how are you? We are going to have a run through Spacey Jane's Thrills today. It's a pretty cool riff. I would suggest that you put it on the bridge pickup and put a little bit of distortion on, or overdrive. Single coils are best. I think he plays a Rickenbacker or something similar. Let's get straight into that. Now, first up, we're going to be playing basically the two chords are E and A. So, we're playing 0 and 16. And the riff starts off by going 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and then you're going to release to your first finger, which is on the 14th fret of the A string. Okay, so we've got 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and that's the first bit of the first part of the intro. And then we're going to put it back. So we've got 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and... Now, so then it goes 16, 16, then we're going to go ba, 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 ba. So we kind of slide but also play at the same time once we've landed at 11. So... Okay, and you're kind of hitting the low E string at the same time, alright? So we've got... Then as the song progresses, it just plays more quavers, right? So you're just going to get more up and downy, alright? So at the front, we basically play 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. But later in the song, when he plays the riff again, just playing da 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 da. Okay, see what I mean? Now the cool thing is that when it comes to the next part of the song, it's just exactly the same thing, but just over an A chord. So we're going to go. So down, up, da, da, da. Okay, so exactly the same riff. So the whole thing sounds like. Now, when we get to that point at the intro, it stops, he woos, the band kicks off. Alright, so that stops on the 4.5 of that bar of A. So you're going to get 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 3, 4. Okay? Alright, now, then we're going to kick off the verse. So that, there's two guitars in the band, I think. One of them doesn't play much during the verse. The other guitar, however, plays a kind of really quite cool little run. He's running, I think, probably a bit of a heavier sound, so I'm going to switch to my humbucker situation. And he goes from B, he runs up from B to C sharp, which is 14 to 16, and then slides down to 11. So you'll kind of strike the string. So the slide again is kind of not really, it's not really a slide where you're going up and then so you basically hit, slide, hit, slide. So that first little part there is, and then we're going to go. So the fret numbers are 14 to 16, 11 to 14, 9 to 11, and then 11 to 7. So we've got, and that happens over the the E part of the verse. Alright, so that riff happens twice, okay, and then we're going to move to the A riff, which is similar but not the same this time, unfortunately. So you're going to play 16 on the D string, this is. Okay, so we've got 16, 14, 14, 11, 11, 9, 9, 7. Okay, so now the second time he gets to the A, it's going to change, so it's going to go, and then the riff comes back in. Okay, all clear? All clear, good. Now, then the verse happens again, the riff happens again. And then you're going to get that verse again, exactly like we just played. That kind of. All right, and then, okay, here is the interlude. That happens after the second verse, just before the chorus. Okay, so we've got just an E note, but the rhythm is quite interesting. So we're going to play 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. So that is 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Okay, so we've got 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2. Okay, just collect them like that. It's the easiest way to learn a riff. And then down, up, which is 3 and 4 and. So. Alright. Then we've got the chorus. We're going to play a C sharp minor, which is the 4th fret, an A minor shaped chord, and that goes. So we're going to go down, up, down, up, 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 down. That sounds better. Okay, more slashy, more single coily. So. Okay, we play 2 bars of that. So 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and E. D. A. That was wrong. Alright, okay. That's the chorus. Then you repeat the first riff, the E riff. Then riff 2. And then you have the verse. And then you have the interlude. And then you have another chorus. This band really reminds me of Supergrass, which was a band I loved when they came out in the 90s. Now, that is the whole song, apart from the outro. So after that chorus happens the last time, we've got this riff that goes 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. So that is 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Okay? Then we've got. And then we're going to go back to 7 and play and. So 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and then we're going to do a roll, which is 5, hammer, 5, That's the first half of the riff. The second half, which I just started playing, is exactly the same as the beginning as the first. And then we're going to slide. Okay, so the first time that is played, that is how it goes. You get... And the second time, it only happens one time, I don't know why. Instead of going, he goes, I think I'm best back down. Is that true? Yes. So. And then from the third time onwards, it plays it exactly like the first time. All right. Now, then after a little while, some chords come in over the top. There's another overdubbed guitar, so 4 and... So we're basically playing 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and... So those chords E, D, C sharp minor at the 4th fret, and then A major at the 5th fret. And there's one more thing that happens at the very, very end. We've got the kind of lead guitar guy is basically playing this line that goes... 4 and 4 and 4 and... All right, so that is how you play Thrills by Spacey Jane. Thanks very much for watching. Please do subscribe, click the like button, and click the bell to get notifications. There's a new lesson every Saturday morning, all sorts of things, everything from this kind of power pop situation to acoustic stuff, technique things, gear reviews, all sorts of things here on my channel. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to ask me in the comments section. If you're interested in the sounds and the gear and all that sort of stuff, please just check out the description just below, and there will be a whole bunch of links to all the stuff. Thanks very much for watching. I will see you next time. Cheers, bye.